Good morning and Jai Hind. In the previous video, we have already studied the first method of providing depreciation, that is straight line method. In this video, we are going to study the second method, that is written down value method. Just like as we have studied, the value of the asset goes on reducing year after year. But in this method, as the value of the asset goes down year by year, the amount of depreciation charged on that asset also reduces. Let us see how it happens. Suppose we have a machine whose cost is 10,000 rupees when we have purchased that, and depreciation has been charged 10% per annum. So under this method, on the first year, the depreciation on 10,000 rupees would be 1,000 rupees. And in the second year, now the value of the asset has been reduced from 10,000 to 9,000, and the depreciation would be charged on 9,000 rupees at the same 10% per annum rate. So in that case, the amount of depreciation would become 900 rupees. Let us see in the third year case. On the third year, the value of the asset would reduce to 8,100 rupees, as we have to subtract 900 from 9,000 rupees. And now the depreciation has to be charged on 8,100 rupees with the same rate, that is 10%. And we can see that the depreciation that is calculated for the third year comes to be 810 rupees. Similarly, in the fourth year also, you can see that how the depreciation has been reduced. As we can see in all these cases, by the year, the depreciation is also reducing along with the value of the asset, unlike the previous case. So because of this feature of this method, written down value method is also known as reducing installment method or diminishing balance method. Let us see the merits of this method. Easy calculation. As you can see that the calculation of this method under this method is quite easy, just like the straight line method. And in this, we usually make the groups of similar kind of assets together and apply depreciation on all these assets in the same group at the one time. So because of this, the calculation is quite easy. Next merit is equal charge against income. As we have seen in the previous method, the burden of repair and maintenance in the later years are greater than in the initial years. Here also, the repair charges and maintenance charges in the later years are more, but in that case, depreciation is also reducing, as we can see. That's why initially in initial years the depreciation would be higher, while repair and maintenance charges are low, while in later years depreciation charges are low while repair and maintenance charges are high. This creates a uniformity in all the years. That means uniform charges, the combined effect of these two for the whole life of the asset seems to be uniform. Next merit is no undue pressure in later years. As we have seen that there is a uniformity of loss for about the expenses for the whole life of the asset. That's why there is no undue pressure, just like we have seen in straight line method. In this method there is no undue pressure on the later years. Next merit is balance of asset is never written off to zero. Unlike the straight line method, in this the value is never written off. That means the value of asset never reduces to zero. The next merit and the last one is approved method by income tax authority. That means as this method is more practical and more acceptable, that's why this method is approved by income tax authorities. With this, I am going to end my video. Thank you.